Well, good morning. Bob Allen here in Peter Godinez, natural host and ambassador for KDTV. He had to be out somewhere in Pomona today, so I'm going to try and sit in with him. And we're sitting with Orlando Dozier. Orlando is a candidate for Harbor Commissioner. And one of the things that we'd like to talk about is Measure M in Port Hueneme. It's pretty contested type of measure, and I'd like you to explain to our viewing audience what you envision Measure M being and your position on Measure M.
Okay, thank you. And thank you for giving me this opportunity to talk to or speak to a topic that's very contentious and on the forefront of local politics, especially in Port Hueneme. My understanding of Measure M is it appears to be a process that should have been a simple update of the local tax code in order to collect business fees that has blown into something that is approaching a national level of scrutiny. And the crest of it from the city side is they have a 37-year-old tax code that needs to be updated. From the Harbor Commission side, which represents the customers at the harbor, they have concern with uncertainty as to how much taxes they will be charged. So now both sides have kind of hunkered down, and no one's talking. There's, the sound of litigation is in the air because they can't seem to come to grips. My personal opinion is, I think that we need to get together, we being the city of Port Hueneme, the Harbor Commission, and the city of Oxnard, because those three make up the district, sit down and figure out how to get everybody to have a yes on Measure M. Because Measure M is a update to the tax code. And if it's defeated this election cycle, it's just going to come back around as a different measure. But until the city of Port Hueneme has updated their tax code, I don't see this going away. So it's a fight that's going to continue until those tax codes are updated. A lot of time and effort has already been expensed on it, so I think that it's time for everyone to get together, and that's something that I would do, is I would reach out to Doug Bree, Sharkey, and talk to the guys in Oxnard, and sit down and hash this out. I keep on bringing Oxnard in because they're part of the district, so what happens at the Harbor Commission also impacts them.
Yeah, it's what most people, and then the history goes back. If the port were there when Henry T. Oxnard found the beef factory in Colonia, the beef factory would have been down near the port.
Right.
So it really is the community effect that it has. The one other element is in that whole equation is the naval base, okay?
Right.
And the question of, contractors that are going,
Right.
And working at the naval base, basically not taking a business license out. And the city of Port Hueneme claims that, they're looking to try and increase funding.
Right.
So I think that your analysis of was, from your standpoint,
Right.
what you want to, how could it better be explained to the voting residents, okay?
Well, I think that the public needs to know that and I can't speak for the Navy because I don't represent their views and opinion in no way, and no one else can speak for the Navy. So I think that the public needs to know that any military installation has a protocol, has a chain of command that's in structure, and if they need to make a public announcement, then you will hear it from officials from the base. You will hear it from a public administrator, officer, or a protocol officer, or the base leadership. There's never going to be someone else that speaks for the base in an official capacity. So I wouldn't venture to try to guess what their views are. Their public stated position is they have no opinion, and no opinion means no opinion. I don't think that by saying no opinion that means that they agree or disagree. That means simply no opinion.
Okay, well, you've given an excellent explanation from your viewpoint, and I hope that all the viewers that are watching have another opportunity to see one of the other candidates for office and what their views are on Measure M. So we thank you for watching.
Thank you.